毎晩国の家族に電話します。毎晩国の家族に電話します。So in here we have four joys. So which one do you think that had the same meaning as the top of the above sentence? And so when you apply when you take the examination, you have to choose one of the four joys that have the meaning that have the same meaning as the above sentence. So first you should know the sentence meaning so that you can compare which one is just the same. And in here we have the four joys. So the first we will translate our main sentence to be English. It can be like this. I call my family in the country every night. 毎晩国の家族に電話します。毎晩 mean every night. 国の家族is mean my family in the country. This means your country. Kuni is mean country and kazoku is mean family or your family or my family. Ni denwa shimasu. Denwa shima is mean call. So that means I call my family in the country every night. So let's consider our four sentence. The first sentence say 夜は時々国の家族に電話します。夜 is mean the night and 時々 is mean sometime. 国の家族 is mean the family in the country に電話します which mean I call my family in the country sometime, right? So every night and sometimes so it's different. So the first one is not correct. And the second, they say 朝は時々国の家族に電話します。朝 is mean in the morning. 時々 is mean sometime. 国の家族に電話します。which mean I call my family in the country sometime in the morning. Like this. So the second one is not correct too because you call your family every night, right? But just calling this, the second one just say in the morning and sometime. And the third they say 夜はいつも国の家族に電話します。夜 is mean at the night. いつも is mean always. 国の家族に電話します。Call my family in the country. So this means you always call your family in the country at night. So the third one is the correct one because you always call your family in the country at night. So it had the same meaning that I call my family in the country every night, right? So always and every night it had the same meaning. So the correct one is the number 3. And the number 4 they say Asa wa itsumo kuni no kazoku ni denwa shimasu. Asa is mean in the morning. Itsumo is mean always. Kuni no kazoku ni denwa shimasu. I call my family in the country. So this means I call my family in the country. I always call my family in the country in the morning. So the number 4 is not correct. You always, but you call in the morning, not at night. So the number 4 is not correct too. So our correct number is the number 3. I will see here. Yoru wa itsumo kuni no kazoku ni denwa shimasu. Which means I always call my family in the country at night, and it had the same meaning that I call my family in the country every night. So the correct one is the number 3. Sato さんは歌を上手に佐藤さんは歌を上手に1歌います2聞きます3弾きます4遊びます。Which answer do you think is correct for the sentence? If we translate to be English, will be Mr. Sato sings a song well. So Sato-san is mean Mr. Sato and is the name of the person. Uta means song or a song. Jozu does mean good at, or it means well. So that means Mr. Sato is good at singing or good at singing a song. So now how do you say sings in Japanese? When you want to say sings a song or sings in Japanese, how do you say? In here we have the 4 joys. The first one they say utaimasu. Utaimasu is means sings a song. And the second, kikimasu. Kikimasu means listen. For example, you listen to the music, you can say uta or kikimasu. And the third, hikimasu. Hikimasu means you play. For example, you play the guitar or you play the piano, you can use hikimasu in Japanese language. And the last one, asobimasu. Asobimasu is mean you pray. For example, asobi ni ikimasu, which means I go to pray. So the correct one is the number 1. 佐藤さんは歌を上手に歌います。佐藤さんは歌を上手に歌います。Which means Mr. Sato sings a song well. What you have to remember for the word uta, if just say uta is mean a noun, so the noun can be translated like song. But when you use to be the verbs, they say utau, right? So utau, so you say to be in the verb in the mass form. It could be like utaimasu. This means you sing. This means you sing. It's not mean to be the noun. So this is what you have to remember. And our correct one or our correct answer is the number 1. 歌。昨日、田中さんと話しました。昨日、田中さんと話しました。In here we have 4 joys. So which one do you think is correct? For the hiragana, like 話しました。The first, we should know the meaning of the sentence first. If we translate to English, it can be like, I talked with Mr. Tanaka yesterday. So 昨日 mean yesterday. And Tanaka-san is mean with Mr. Tanaka. And 話しました or 話します is mean talk. So when you talk with somebody, you can say 話します. But it is the past tense. So you will say like 話しました. So it means that's the past tense of the 話します. So now you already know the meaning of the sentence. So now is the turn for you to remember the kanji for how to write the kanji for 話す or 話します. So now in here we have the 4 joys. The first one, they use the kanji that mean 見る or 見ます. That kanji mean look at or you see. So you can use the first joy. And the kanji of the second joy is from the kanji of kaku or kakimasu. This means writing some. When you write something down or when you want to write, you can use the kanji of kaku or kakimasu. For example, hon o kakimasu, which means you writing on the book. And the third, they use the kanji of I or au. Au or I must is mean you meet somebody. So you can use meet. For example, you meet with Mr. Tanaka-san, can say 田中さんと会いました or 田中さんに会いました. This means you meet Mr. or you met Mr. Tanaka-san. And the last one is mean the kanji of talking. When you're talking with somebody, you can use the kanji of the number 4. And you can it means hanashi is pronounced like hanashimasu. So hanashimashita is mean you already talk. It's the past tense of the word hanashimasu. So our correct answer is the number 4. Hanashimashita. So when you use the kanji, you should choose the number 4. 昨日田中さんと話しました. I talked with Mr. Tanaka yesterday. 友達と一緒にに行きます。友達と一緒にに行きます。1学校に学校を3学校4学校を. So now we have the four joys. Which one do you think is correct? Or how do you pronunciation the zero kanji? If we translate to English, will be like this. I go to school with my friends. Tomodachi means friends or my friends. Tomodachi means friends or my friends. To is mean with. Ishoni mean together. Ikimasu mean go to. So now just left only school. So how do you pronounce or how do you say school in Japanese language? In here we have the four joys. We have the first joy, Gakou. The second, Gakou. The third, Gakou. And the last one, Gakou. Like this. So you should know how to pronunciation and you should remember. And in here, the correct pronunciation is the number 3. Gakko. Gakko is mean school. So our full sentence will be like 友達と一緒に学校に行きます。友達と一緒に学校に行きます。I go to school with my friends. The correct answer is number 3. 学校